Hi, Food Network. My name is John Tidd, and I'm coming from Grand Junction, Michigan. I am 47 years old, and I want to be the next great home cook. I guess I started cooking after my divorce. I got sick of ordering takeout all the time, and I decided I had to do something with my life and make up some good cooking. So I decided to get every cookbook I could find, watch every show I could find, and I found that watching Food Network really taught me how to cook and taught me how to move on with my life after my divorce. I have a 19-year-old son named Connor who lives back in the city. I work for the Department of Homeland Security, Federal Protective Service in Battle Creek, Michigan. I got about an hour drive every day to work. So part of my therapy with my hour drive is to cook when I come home. And I try to be creative and learn different things all the time. Kind of what you're going to taste tomorrow. My mom was a big cook. My grandma was not so much. But my mom cooked all the time and used to help me out and let me help her out in the kitchen. And that's where I got my first start of what I wanted to do. I started this little audition because I saw I got a thing about a casting call, and I had lost my godchild, Jacob. He was murdered back in February, and his big goal is to have a big cook-off with me because I inspired him how to cook. He went on to become a pizza chef in Chicago, and wanted to have a pizza cook-off with me. So I figured, what better way to get his memory, serve Jake's memory, is to go ahead and enter a cooking show and work with him, even wearing his coat through this whole time. I'm trying to think. I usually cook mostly Italian. I like Italian. I'm not afraid to cook anything else. I started to enjoy baking some bread. I make a wonderful pizza, layered it with everything, and cheese, and all my friends really enjoy it. Plus, I always have to have wine in my kitchen, just so you know. I'm very competitive. I don't like to lose. My son took up golfing. He was on the golf team in high school, and I had never played golf, so in order not to lose, I decided, well, I better take up some golf. So I taught myself golf this past couple years. Not really good at it, but I can still beat him, which is all that matters. I think that's why I'm good for the competition. I enjoy a good fight. I enjoy people, sometimes not so much. And I really, really enjoy cooking. Cooking gets me by. I like to learn different things. I like to get in the meat of the cooking. I like to make things and try things out of my girlfriend, see if she likes them. And just to be honest with you, I let her taste them first in case something bad happens. And so, never mind, forget that. But I like to try new things out. Try to cook up, make different things all the time. And as you can see, it's not a really big kitchen, but I'm a big guy, and people don't get in my way in the kitchen, and I know where everything's at. If I could do this without spilling, I'm going to be really impressed today, because I'm really, there we go. Look at this. There we go. Dropped one. That's all right. I'm making a little red sauce right now for the second part of the meal that I'm about to make you guys for tomorrow. And this is going to go cooking all night, most of the night. I got home late from a class today, so I'm running a little bit behind. Hey, see that? Huh? All over myself. That's okay. We're going to make Italian bread tonight that's going to be laced with It's going to have artichoke heart in it, sausage, pepperoni, and mozzarella. I'm going to bake that whole thing up. The red sauce is going to be your dipping sauce for that, and hope you guys like it. Hold on one second. We're going to do Little dancer. Not a real good dancer. As you can see, there's nothing fancy in this kitchen. I'm all good with working this way. I've taught myself this way. I don't have a big fancy food processor or anything like that, and I've never got complaints from any of my food. Oh, jeez. Plus, people love my cooking. I'm a good cook. I think when I took this up, I wanted to be the best at it, so I managed to do. I believe I managed to do it. I think people are very overly impressed with the stuff I do, and I hope you enjoy it too. I think I'd be good for this competition for a couple other reasons. One, if there is money involved, at the end I'd like to start a scholarship fund from my godchild in his name at his old high school for culinary students, or kids wanting to get into culinary arts. It's something I think he would like, and it would keep Jake's name around, and I think it would make my family very happy and very proud to do something like that. I'm moving stuff around again. I don't know what I do with that. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's see what else. Favorite cooking utensil? By far. This will go on for a few hours. I add the paste later on, and I learned something off what Guy showed me on TV on how to do the properly open up a can of tomato paste. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. I cook every day. I try to experiment with different foods. I'm trying fish now. I'm trying to do the cooking more fish. Doing little lobster tails. Cooking with pasta, with olive oil, with wine. Yes, I could ship him out. This is what my mom taught me. Right in there. Top of there. Look at this, huh? Abundanza. Okay. Now for the bread. I've already bought the bread from before. I got it ready pretty much. Like I said, we're going to stuff this bread up with all these ingredients and just roll it right in the middle of it. Jeff Morrow made this from his grandma's recipe. I was told a long time ago that if you make a meal, and if you make it after a year, you get to keep it and call it your own. So I'm not quite at a year yet on his, but I'm still trying. Okay, let's move this out of the way. This will, all the ingredients will go right in the middle of this. Got Italian sausage, artichoke hearts, and he didn't have that in there, I might add. And a little mozzarella in the thing. I will end up rolling this whole thing up and getting it all together for you. I have a 2-hour drive tomorrow to go see you guys, so I was trying to figure out a good meal that I wouldn't possibly poison anybody, and they don't go home back to Los Angeles with cholera or anything like that. So I figure this is an easy meal that you would enjoy, and you know. So then I take it all like this, put all my stuff lined up, get some mozzarella cheese. Normally I'd shred this stuff, but I was running late today, and I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and buy the bag stuff. Never really cooked for anybody but family and friends. I always wanted to. I'd like to do it one day. Maybe have my own restaurant. I'm pretty new at this game. Just about 10 years in. Experiment with chicken. Like I said, I'm doing a little fish now here and there. Big fan of shrimp. Okay. Tighten this all up here like this. And then what I'll do is set this pan up here. And then just tighten it up. Turn it around. So we get a nice little cut here. I'm not a big opponent of making lots of mess. Like making a mess doesn't bother me. Alright. And we're gonna transfer. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. There's some of these bad boys out there. Alright. Do that. Wrap this bad boy up. Make sure these are all good. Now, little egg wash here. I'll keep my bind in here. Okay. And now, I'm going to poke some holes in this thing. Make sure it can breathe a little bit here. That's ready for that one. Okay, now I'm going to get this stirred up a little bit here. What I usually do is make this a boil. Bring my gravy to a nice little boil there. And then I add my tomato paste. What I do with my roll it on both ends. Oop, here it goes. For the longest time, I had the biggest pain of getting tomato paste out of there all in one shot. And I watched a guy one time, and he actually opened it up from the bottom. Essentially, I just push it through now. Just like that. Okay. Trying to think what else you could know about me. I'm hardworking. I've been a boss all my life. Every job I've ever had, I become a boss, supervisor of some kind. I stumbled into this field, the dispatching field. My ex-wife told me I had to get a real job one day, so I went. A friend of mine told me that they were hiring at this police department in Chicago, and after about a little process of going through all the political stuff, I took the job. Apparently, I was good at it, good enough to become a trainer within a year. I did that for 7 years. Moved up to Michigan for another job that didn't turn out good, and at that time I was the only one moving to Michigan. Everybody else was moving out because of the economy. Took off a summer, spent time with my son, and right when my money was about to run out, I got a call. I got a learned about a job for Homeland Security. I took that, and 10 years later, I'm now the training coordinator. I've been to Katrina. I was down at Katrina for 6 weeks. I've been pretty much all over the country. Anyways, let me tell you a couple things. One, I'm going to win this competition. And two, Food Network, you're going to love me. Put this in real quick. And I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk. Until that time, abonanza and good night.